Found messages where my wife of 15 years told her high school boyfriend she married the wrong man and would fix that mistake soon. When I confronted her, she called it harmless flirting and told me to man up. I didn't say a word, just printed the messages and mailed them to her family with her wedding ring taped inside. Her mom's been calling me ever since. Sometimes the most painful revelations come on the most ordinary days. I remember it because I'd taken the day off to surprise Sophie with tickets to her favorite band for our upcoming anniversary. 15 years of marriage, 3 kids, a life built brick by brick, sacrifice by sacrifice. I'm Thomas, 43, district manager for a chain of auto parts stores. Nothing glamorous, but it's provided well for my family. Sophie, 41, teaches second grade at the elementary school our youngest still attends. We met in college, married at 26 and built what I thought was a solid life together. That day, I was using Sophie's laptop to print the concert tickets. Her password had always been the same, our anniversary date. I printed the tickets, was about to close the browser when a notification popped up, Facebook message from someone named David Mercer. The name triggered something, a vague memory of Sophie mentioning a high school boyfriend. I'd never been the jealous type, never went through her phone or emails, but something about seeing that name made my finger hover over the notification. I clicked it. The conversation thread opened, going back 6 months. My stomach dropped as I began to read. David, miss you beautiful. It's been too long. Miss you too. Hard to get away with 3 kids and Thomas always around. The timestamp showed daily conversations, sometimes multiple times a day. Pictures exchanged, reminiscing about their high school days together, plans to meet whenever David was in town. Then I saw it, the message that shattered everything. Sophie, I made the wrong choice. I married the wrong man. Been thinking about that a lot lately. David, it's never too late to fix a mistake. I know and I will soon. Just need to figure some things out first. I sat there, the bright screen illuminating a dark truth I'd been blind to. 15 years, 3 children, countless moments. I thought we'd been building something unbreakable. I read everything, every single message. 4 hours of scrolling through 6 months of betrayal. They hadn't been physically intimate yet, but the emotional affair was undeniable. Sophie had shared details about our marriage, our finances, our intimate life, had complained about my boring reliability and how she'd settled for stability instead of passion. When I finished reading, I didn't cry, didn't throw things, didn't immediately call her in a rage. I simply took screenshots of the most damning exchanges, saved them to a flash drive and closed the laptop. I canceled the anniversary surprise, told her I wasn't feeling well when she got home, watched her check her phone repeatedly throughout dinner, observed her typing messages in the bathroom with the door locked. For 3 days, I functioned on autopilot, went to work, came home, played with our kids, all while carrying the knowledge that the woman across the dinner table was planning her escape. On the 4th day, I decided to confront her. Waited until the kids were in bed, pulled out the flash drive. I need to ask you something, Sophie. She looked up from her phone, no doubt in the middle of another conversation with David. What's up? Who's David Mercer? The color drained from her face. For a moment, she looked like she might deny knowing him. Then her expression hardened. An old friend. Why are you spying on me? I plugged the flash drive into the TV, displayed the screenshots for her to see. Is this what friends say to each other? She stared at the screen, at her own words magnified for both of us to see. Married the wrong man, fix that mistake soon. You went through my private messages. Her voice rose, shifting from defense to attack. How dare you invade my privacy like that? How dare I? How dare you, Sophie? 15 years together and you're telling some guy you made a mistake marrying me. She rolled her eyes. It's just harmless flirting, Thomas. God, you're being dramatic. We never even did anything physical. Harmless? You told him you married the wrong man, that you're going to fix that mistake. She scoffed. Everyone vents sometimes. It doesn't mean anything. It means something to me. Well, maybe you need to man up and stop being so insecure. It's just words, Thomas. Just nostalgia and boredom. Man up? The dismissal hit harder than the betrayal itself. In her eyes, my pain wasn't valid, my concerns weren't masculine enough to warrant attention. I unplugged the flash drive, walked away without another word, spent the night in our spare bedroom, listening to her stomp around downstairs, no doubt messaging David about her controlling, insecure husband. The next morning, I drove the kids to school myself, took the day off work, made a single stop at a copy shop, then the post office. Sent 5 identical packages with tracking numbers, 1 to Sophie's parents, 1 to each of her 3 sisters, and 1 to her brother who had been my close friend since college. Each package contained printed copies of the most revealing messages, Sophie telling David she'd married the wrong man, Sophie complaining about my inadequacies, Sophie planning to leave once she figured some things out. And in each package, taped securely to the last page, I included a note: I believe in honesty and respect in marriage. Sophie has demonstrated neither. I won't stay where I'm not wanted or valued. Beneath the note in each package, I taped my wedding ring. When Sophie came home that evening, I was calmly packing a suitcase. What are you doing? She demanded, watching me fold shirts into the case. What you've wanted me to do, apparently. Removing the mistake from your life. What are you talking about? Check the mail lately? I asked, continuing to pack. Her phone started ringing. She glanced at it, declined the call. It immediately rang again and again, her mother's name flashing on the screen. The color drained from her face for the second time that week. What did you do? I shared the truth, I said simply. Since you've been sharing it with David for months, I figured your family should know too. Her phone kept ringing, notifications pinging, the nuclear fallout beginning. You had no right. She screamed. Those were private conversations. You've humiliated me. No, Sophie. You humiliated yourself. I just made sure you couldn't rewrite history when you told everyone why our marriage ended. She tried everything then, crying, apologizing, claiming it was all fantasy, never meant to act on it. When none of that worked, she switched to threats.